Good day, everyone. Allow me to present our research study. The main author of this research is Mr. Aris B. Manalo, Head Teacher 3 of Rosario National High School, and I'm the co-author, Ana Marie A. Magsumbol, School Nurse of the SDO Cavite Province, the WINS Focal Person. Our research study is titled Challenges Faced by Elementary School Heads in Implementing Wash in School Program. For the introduction and rationale, accordance to DepEd Order Number 14, Series 2020, known as the Guidelines for the Required Health Standards in Basic Education Offices and Schools, was also issued in response to COVID-19 mitigation, and also strengthening the implementation of WINS program at home, in school, and in the community were encouraged and was emphasized in these issuance. In school year 2021, in the division of Cavite Province, there were 258 public elementary schools and 62 public secondary schools in 18 districts that were expected to carry out the WINS program. These are the status of WINS program in the division. In school year 2017-2018, there were 233 schools who got zero-star rating. In school year 2018-2019, there were 288 schools who got zero-star rating. And during school year 2019-2020, there were 180 schools who got zero-star rating. The research questions are the following. Number 1, which indicator of WASH in school program showed outstanding accomplishment? Number 2, which indicator of WASH in school program implementation challenges the school head? Number 3, what support program can be proposed to school head in developing the WASH in school program implementation during the norms? These are the scope and limitation of this study. Number 1 is this research study focused on the challenges faced by school heads in implementing the Wash in School program in the division. Second, the categories of Wash in School program considered in this study was adapted from the matrix attached in the DepEd Order Number 10, Series 2016. Categories not mentioned in the said matrix will not be part of this study. Lastly, only the challenges and accomplishment in each category for the last 3 years was covered by the study.
Good day, everyone. For our research methodology, we use descriptive quantitative method with the following processes. For our data analysis, specific question number 1 and 2 make use of average mean and percentage mean for each indicator, while specific question number 3 make use of ranking of the percentage mean to identify the indicator that are least satisfied. For the results of the study, the following data table are presented. The first table pertains to the capacity of the school to provide clean drinking water. Data table number 2 pertains to the sanitation practices of the elementary level. Data table number 3 focus on the hygiene practices of the elementary level, which include hand washing activity. For this factor, it was noted that the provisions of room for menstrual hygiene was the challenge. Data table number 4 pertains to the waste segregation capacity and waste management of the school. Last is the data table number 5, which pertains to the deworming practice of the school. Based on the results, the following recommendations are given: ensuring regular supply of drinking water to students, provision of fluorides, provisions of room for menstrual period, establishing compost and material recovery facilities, and provision of IEC materials. Next are the recommendations of our elementary school heads to improve the program. For dissemination and utilization purposes, the researcher decided to present it in different conferences and colloquia. Thank you for listening. Here are the references we used for this study.